In this video, we write a C program to find the division class in which a student passed in the examination using else if ladder statement based on the following data. Assume that this is the sample data. I have taken one sample data and this criteria may change in the real world. So this is the sample data. Now what is the criteria here? First of all, we need to find out marks of the student, and then we need to find out percentage. If the percentage is above or is equal to 75%, we want to print a student got first class with a distinction. Otherwise, if a student is in the range 60 to 74, then we want to print he got first class. If the student percentage is in the range 45 to 59, we have to print student got second class. And if his percentage is in 35 to 44, then we have to print third class. Otherwise, if the student percentage is below 35%, then we have to print the student failed in the examination. This is the criteria. This is the sample criteria. For this, we write the program using else if ladder statements. First of all, we take as this is the sample program, we take only 3 subjects. Let us say maths, physics and chemistry. These are the input variables, and then I will take another variable percentage, and I will declare it as float type. Why? Because whenever we calculate percentage, we need to perform division operation. In such case, we may get floating point values also. Now observe here, I am declaring integer variables MPC, similarly float variable percentage in the same statement, in the same line. We can declare like this. Why? Because in order to separate them, we have to use a semicolon. Whenever a statement ends with a semicolon, that indicates that this entire thing is one statement and this particular float percentage is another statement. In this fashion, we can also write, or otherwise you can simply make it into another line. And then we are reading, sorry, this is not 3 numbers. Let us say enter. We give one meaningful message, enter maths, physics and chemistry values, and then we are reading maths, physics and chemistry values. First step we need to perform here is we need to calculate percentage value. Percentage is equal to m plus maths plus physics plus chemistry divided by, now assume that total marks are 300, sorry, each subject maximum marks is 100, then total marks are 300. I am giving divided by 300.0 into 100, so that we get to percentage value. Why I am giving 300.0? Because we want to get floating point values also. And then we print student, or let us say we print in the last, student percentage is equal to percentage f. First of all, we are printing student percentage value. Okay, and then we check the conditions here, and then we write the code for finding the division of a student. First condition, if percentage greater than or is equal to 75, then we want to print student got, or let us say student got first class with distinction. Otherwise, if this condition is false, then we need to check if percentage greater than or is equal to 60 and in the range percentage less than 74, then we can say that printf student got first class. And similarly, if this condition is also false, then if percentage greater than or is equal to 45 and percentage less than or is equal to 59, then printf student got second class, else if percentage greater than or is equal to 35 and percentage less than or is equal to 44, then printf student got third class. Otherwise, if all these conditions fail, then we have to print student failed in the examination. This is the logic. What we have done here, we have calculated percentage, and then based on the percentage, we have written the logic using else if ladder statements. Now you see one by one. So we run this program. First we give the case. Let us say I am giving all the values as 75, 75, 75, and then we are getting student percentage is equal to 75, and then student got first class with a distinction. Again we run this program. We try another class. Let us say I am giving 74, 68, 74, and the student percentage is 72. So student got only first class. We give another input. Let us say I am giving, we say second class case. Let us say I am giving 59, 59 and 59. So student percentage is 59 and student got second class. Now we give another input. Let us say 40, 40 and 40. So student got a third class, and finally we give the fail condition. Let us say I am giving 34, 34 and let us say 35. The student failed in the examination. In this fashion we can write a program using else if ladder statement. In this example, we are specifying in some cases we are specifying range here, that is percentage greater than or is equal to 60 and percentage less than 74. But we can modify this program also. We can we can omit or we can remove this particular above condition also. Here also we can remove percentage less than or is equal to 59. That means it is sufficient to specify only the minimum value, that is percentage greater than or is equal to 60, percentage greater than or is equal to 45, and similarly there is no need to specify upper limit. This is sufficient. Okay, we can write in both cases. Either the previous one is okay, or otherwise this statement is also, this program is also fine. Now let us run the same program using different cases. Let us say I am giving 75, 75, 75. We are getting first class with the distinction. Again I will run this program for the second case, 65, 65, or let us say 74, 74, 74. So we got student passed in first class. I will give another input. Let us say 59, 55, 59. Student got a second class. And similarly, I will give another input. Let us say 40, 40, 40. Student got a third class. And last one, let us say I am giving 30 space 25 space 30. Student failed in the examination. So in this fashion, we can also modify the same program for our convenience. Now what happens here? For initially first condition is checked. Let us say I am giving value. Let us say I am giving 50. This let us say we got a percentage value 50. That means first of all it is checked. 50 is greater than or is equal to 70. That means this condition is failed. Then control comes for checking second one. Again 50 is greater than or is equal to 60. This condition is also failed. And then it comes to third case. Here 50 is greater than or is equal to 45. Now this particular statement is executed. That is student got a second class. In this fashion, else if later statements will work.